Challenge. Asking the questions, Siddhartha Basu.
Hello and welcome to University Challenge on BBC World. Last week, Sardar Patel College of Engineering, Mumbai became the third quarter-finalist in our contest when they got the better of National Law School, Bangalore. And now in our next second round encounter, we'll find out who goes up against them. We have an engineering team from Sriperumbudur and a medical team from Pune vying to stay in the game. They're well matched, having put up an identical score in their first round. Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering had the more testing time of the two, since despite their decent score, they lost out to a proactive team from Delhi College of Engineering in a high-scoring first-round match, going down 125 to 165. And they must have had an anxious time waiting to find out if they've made it to the best losers list for the next round. Well, here they are, raring to go against a well-matched team, absolutely even Stevens on scores. Let's meet the team from SVCE.
Hi, I'm Varun from Chennai. I'm in my third year mechanical engineering and I like interpreting my dreams.
Hi, I'm Arvind from Chennai. I'm doing my third year computer science and engineering. There are 43 trillion different combinations to a Rubik's Cube. I counted.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Krishnamurthy from Chennai. I'm doing my third year computer science and engineering. Quizito ergo sum. I quiz, therefore I am.
Hello, I'm Prashant. I'm from Chennai. I'm doing my third year mechanical engineering. I hope to work for the United Nations someday.
And that's a team from SVC Sriperumbudur. Armed Forces Medical College has the advantage of knowing that they actually won their round, beating IIT Delhi comfortably 125 to 55. In that round, they could sit back and watch their opponents make all the mistakes. But now they have a fight on their hands, and that should be no trouble at all. To the medics in uniform, a couple of whom have fearsomely telltale email IDs such as Führer and Insane Me. Let's meet the team from AFMC.
Hi, I'm Biju Vasudevan. I'm doing my residency in dermatology at AFMC, and I believe that everything is fair in love, war, and of course quizzing.
Hi, I am Brijesh from AFMC. I am doing my residency in dermatology, and I feel that if life doesn't rock, make it go heavy metal.
And their captain.
Hello, I'm Ayan from Jamshedpur. It's great to be back, but we are missing you, Sojan. Hope you're enjoying your honeymoon.
Hi, I'm Ashish from Shimla. I'm doing my second MBBS from AFMC, and music is my life.
And that's the team from AFMC Pune. And so, both the teams and the viewers know the rules. Starter questions are worth 10 points to be answered on the buzzer without consultation. A correct starter fetches a team an opportunity to take on 3 bonus questions worth 5 points apiece. That's all there is to it. Best of luck, teams. Let's play. Play to win. Here's the first starter for 10 points. Which Spanish word meaning good breeze was used by the Spanish settlers? And it's Prashant from SVC Sriperumbudur. You hit the buzzer and you interrupted. So if you don't get it, I'm going to dock off 5 points. You passed your chance. I'll complete the question for the other teams. Which Spanish word meaning good breeze was used by Spanish settlers of South America to name the capital of Rio de la Plata province in 1776? And it's Ayon from AFMC.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires is correct. Well done. That answer at AFMC gets you bonus questions on an Oriental practice. What is the Chinese expression for wind and water together?
Feng Shui. Feng Shui.
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui is the correct answer. Well done. Next. Feng Shui aims at galvanizing the universal life energy force of Qi, which also forms the basis for which healing technique developed by Dr. Mikao Usui in Japan?
Reiki.
Reiki is correct. Next. Which Chinese theory of balance forms the central theme of Feng Shui?
Yin and yang. Yin and yang.
Yin and yang, but everybody had to say it once. Yin and yang, yin and yang, yin and yang. And it is yin and yang. That is the correct answer. Absolutely. That gets you 25 points. Next starter, got 10 points. Here we go. According to legend, which 6-headed child gets his name because he was found and nursed by the 6 Kritikas? And it's Krishnamurthy from SVCE.
Kartikeya.
Kartikeya is the correct answer. Well done. And that answer by Krishnamurthy from SVC wipes out the deficit of 5 points, with Prashant won for his team, or lost for his team rather, and that fetches SVC an opportunity to take on bonus questions on the phrase rolling stone. Which all-time cult song features the lines, "Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be"?
I think the song Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters.
It's not Muddy Waters, that's American Pie from the song by Don McLean, right? Okay, next. How do we better know McKinley Morganfield, whose song Rolling Stones Blues inspired the name of the rock band, the Rolling Stones?
Muddy Waters.
Now it's Muddy Waters, that's right. Of which Bob Dylan classic did the Rolling Stones record an acoustic live version in their 1995 album Stripped?
It's a song called Like a Rolling Stone.
Like
Like
a Rolling Stone.
It is Like a Rolling Stone, well done. Next starter for 10 points for both teams. Who directed the path-breaking documentary Olympia, a film? It's Prashant from SVCE.
Riefenstahl.
Full name?
Lisa Riefenstahl.
I'll allow it in any case. It's not Lisa, it's Leni Riefenstahl, which is the correct answer. Well done. Now, SVC, you get a set of bonus questions on an Indian Air Force squadron. Which squadron was formed on 1st April 1933 at Drig Road, Karachi, and equipped with Westland Wapiti aircraft?
The flight by
Okay, what's the name?
Any idea?
Go for some squadron. The Karachi.
squadron.
The Karachi Indian Squadron.
Nowhere near the mark, obviously. Your expression said it all. The correct answer is Squadron Number 1, or Tiger Squadron. Okay, next. Squadron Number 1 was tasked with recce missions in support of which army during the Burma campaign in 1942, for which it was presented a gold wing?
British? The British Army.
No, it's the Chinese army, as a matter of fact. Next one. Which flight lieutenant, after whom a football tournament is named, took over as the squadron leader on 16th March 1939?
I think it's Durand.
Santosh?
I need an answer.
Durand.
Durand.
So Mortimer Durand. You've sort of upped him by several decades. The correct answer is Subrata Mukherjee, after whom the Subrata Cup is named, the first Indian chief of the Indian Air Force. And so at this point, let's take a look at the scores, all right? We have both teams tied at an identical score of 25, so no leaders, and we'll go into the next round, which is a visual round, with a visual clue coming up, and that's a starter for 10 points. Answer this question. Identify this expensive building which also houses a Bhul Bhulaiya. And it's Ayon from AFMC Pune.
It's Bada Imambara at Lucknow.
It is the Bada Imambara from Lucknow. Well done. And now we'll go for a set of bonus clues for you, and that has visual images to assist you. And that's on sports honchos. Who is this FIFA official in this picture?
Sepp Blatter.
Joseph Sepp Blatter is correct, so you get full points for that. Next, identify this cricket honcho.
Ehsan Mani.
Ehsan Mani.
Ehsan Mani, the chief of the ICC. That's right. And now here's the next one. Who is this former Olympian yachtsman?
Stephen Rodrigo.
He's a rower.
Have to rush you.
John Antonio Samaranch.
This is the person who replaced Samaranch, and the correct answer is Jacques Roche, who is the president of the International Olympic Committee. Now, here's another starter open to both teams on the buzzer. Which Indian city on the river Godavari do pilgrims visit to take a holy dip? And it's Varun from SVCE.
It's Nasik.
Nashik is correct. That's the right answer. That's right, where one of the Kumbh Melas is held. And so, SVCE Sriperumbudur, your bonus questions now are on football clubs of Greater Manchester. Here we go. In which English township on the outskirts of Manchester is the club where Baichung Bhutia played?
Bury FC.
Everybody else seemed to be sure. Bury is the correct answer. All right, next. Which Manchester club started with the name St. Mark's in 1880 and went through the names Gorton and Ardwick before settling down to its current name in 1894?
Manchester City.
Manchester City as opposed to Manchester United is correct. Next, the clock outside Manchester United clubhouse in Old Trafford always shows 125 on it as a remembrance of which event?
The bomb. The air crash 1958. The air crash 1958 where Manchester United people died.
The Munich air crash. The time of the Munich air crash is absolutely right. Well done. Things are going absolutely level so far, pretty much level, and here we are on to another starter for 10 points. What change was effected by a proclamation of King George V on 17 July in 1917? Arvind from SVCE.
The capital was shifted to Delhi.
In 1917? No, you're off by 6 years there, and you get 5 points docked off, and I'll complete the question for the benefit of the other team. What change was effected by a proclamation of King George V on 17 July in 1917? The change made to show the antipathy of his British subjects towards Germans during the First World War? Ion?
He changed the name of his lineage from Mountbatten. Battenberg became Mountbatten. Saxe-Coburg became Windsor.
Well, there was a big answer, but the relevant one is it changed from Saxe-Coburg-Gotha to Windsor. I'm going to give it to you. Well done. That was the name of the royal family, and that changed from a Germanic kind of surname to a more British-sounding one. All right. And now here are your bonus questions, AFMC Pune, on Australian animals. Which egg-laying Australian mammal shares its name with a mythical Greek monster that is half woman, half serpent?
It's the echidna.
Echidna is absolutely right, or the spiny anteater. Well done. Next. On the leaves of which tree does the Australian mammal, the koala bear, feed?
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus is correct. Next. Which scavenger named for its fiendish expression, now extinct on the Australian mainland, can be found on an island off the coast of Australia?
Tasmanian devil.
The Tasmanian devil is absolutely right. Well done, AFMC. We've arrived at the halfway point of the second round match, and at this stage, let's take a look at the score. SVC Sriperumbudur are at 45, but leading the contest with a score of 70, it's Armed Forces Medical College, Pune. There's a difference of 25 points between the two teams. That's not really significant at this stage of University Challenge going into the break. So we have a great match cooking here. Don't miss a moment. Join us after a very short break. Till then, stay with us. Welcome back to University Challenge. We are playing a second round match between one team from Pune and another from Sriperumbudur. It's pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Let's see what happens now as we begin our next starter with 10 points for both teams. Before Yasir Hamid emulated him in August 2003, which West Indian was the only cricketer? And it's Krishnamurthy from SVCE.
Lawrence Rowe.
Lawrence Rowe is the correct answer. That's right. Those are the only two cricketers to have scored a century in each innings of their debut. And SVCE Sriperumbadur, you get a set of bonus questions for getting that right. And your bonus questions are on Gaulish characters from Asterix comics. What is the name of the postman who delivers mail to the village where Asterix and his friends live?
Postal districts.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Well done. Next, which ancient Gaulish chief, named after a Swiss knife, surrendered to the Romans in Alesia and is shown throwing his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar, causing the Roman leader to jump up in pain?
Vercingetorix.
Vercingetorix is the correct answer. Well done. Next, in which story does Cacophonix have the power of causing rain whenever he starts to sing, making him a boon for the Indians who are suffering from drought?
Magic carpet.
Magic carpet is correct. Well done. Let's get on to the next starter for 10 points. Which electric phenomenon in a substance discovered by Pierre Curie and his brother Jacques? Piju from AFMC?
It
You
is
interrupted.
pitch blend uranium.
Pitch blend. No, it's not. That's 5 points docked off and a 5-point lead granted to SVCE Sriperumbudur. I'll complete the question for them. Which electric phenomenon in a substance discovered by Pierre Curie and his brother Jacques, resulting from the application of mechanical stress, especially in certain crystals, derives its name from the Greek word for press? Yes, Varun?
Is this a piezoelectric effect or piezoelectric
Yes,
crystal?
it's piezoelectric. It's correct. Well done. A critical advantage gained there by SVC, and they get the bonus questions, and your set are on secretaries. In fiction, what's the name of the castle where the secretary who's referred to as the efficient Baxter works?
Blandings Castle.
Blandings Castle in P.G. Wodehouse novels. Well done. Next. Which poet served as Latin secretary to Oliver Cromwell and from 1649 to the Council of State and wrote several of his masterpieces after entirely losing his sight at the age of 44?
John Milton.
John Milton, the author of Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained. Absolutely right. Next bonus question. Which author gathered material for a novel that was to become a famous film as well, while in central India serving as secretary to the Maharaja of Devas in 1921?
E.M. Foster.
E.M. Foster, right all 3 times. Well done, SVC. Now SVC are up by 30 points in a very closely fought contest. Back up AFMC Pune. Here's your next starter for both teams for 10 points. To what did Robert Leroy Ripley change the name of Champs and Chumps? And it's Krishnamurthy from SVCE.
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
It's Ripley's Believe It or Not. Well done. It began with a first collection of amazing athletic acts. That's the one he called Champs and Chumps, and then that became Ripley's Believe It or Not. Your bonus questions, SVCE Sriperumbudur, are on classes of organic compounds. Which class of organic compounds is characterized by one or more hydroxyl or OH groups attached to a carbon atom that, in turn, is attached to 3 other atoms?
Alcohol.
Alcohol is the correct answer. Next. Which class is characterized by the presence of a carbonyl group in which the carbon is covalently bonded to an oxygen atom, the remaining 2 bonds being to other carbon atoms or hydrocarbon molecules?
Ketone. Ketone.
Ketones is correct. Next. Which class of compounds is characterized by a carbonyl group with one of the remaining bonds being to a hydrogen atom?
Aldehyde.
Aldehyde, correct all 3 times. Well done. It's an audio round next, but before that, the scores. At this stage, Armed Forces Medical College are a little out of it. They're still at 65, but leading the contest with a score of 120 now. It's SVCE Sriperumbudur. We move on to the audio round next. That means clues on the soundtrack and questions attached to them. The first one here is a starter with 10 points for both teams. Fingers on the buzzer. What is the title of this song? Listen to it. From AFMC Pune.
It's We Are the World.
It's not We Are the World. The question is going to pass. It goes to Prashant at SVCE Sriperumbudur.
Is it the Earth song?
It is the Earth Song, a remix version, right? That's a remix version of Earth Song, but once again by Michael Jackson, and you get your bonus questions with clues on the soundtrack. And for you, we have national anthems, which have to be identified. Identify the author and composer of this anthem.
Bangladesh and Tagore.
Absolutely right. That was an instrumental version that you heard over there, but of course the song is Amar Shonar Bangla, which was written by Rabindranath Tagore and also composed by him, and that's the national anthem of Bangladesh. Next bonus question for you. Written and composed by an army officer in 1792. Which country's national anthem is this?
France, La Marseillaise.
Varun was very convinced and Krishnamurti has picked up on it. That's right. Whoa. Well done. Next. Originally composed by Joseph Haydn in 1979, of which anthem adopted in 1922 is this the instrumental version?
Germany.
It is the national anthem. That was Deutschland über alles, that's right, and so you pick up points on all of those bonus. SVC are on a roll, but here's the next starter for both teams. AFMC Pune, best of luck. Which former naval aviator of the Second World War, member of the secret society Skull and Bones, and former CIA director went on to become the 41st President of the United States, and is Krishnamurti from SVC?
George Bush Senior.
Yes, it's George Bush Senior is the correct answer. 10 points. SVCE, you get a set of bonus questions on suicides. Created by Gustave Flaubert, how do we better know Emma Rouault, who commits suicide by consuming arsenic? I need an answer. I don't know. It's Madame Bovary. Next. Whose suicide by drowning in the river Ouse during the Second World War was fictionalized in Michael Cunningham's Booker Prize-winning novel, The Hours?
Virginia Woolf.
Virginia Woolf is correct. Next. Declared a public enemy by the Roman Senate, which emperor committed suicide in 68 AD, ending the Julio-Claudian line? Do you have an answer?
Claudius?
It's not Claudius, it's Nero. The Emperor Nero, which is the correct answer. Here's another starter for 10 points. Whose biography by K. Valicha? And that's all we have time for. That was about the biography of Kishore Kumar. But then we have a result. Armed Forces Medical College, Pune, beaten comprehensively, particularly on the buzzer. You're at 65, but thank you for joining us all the way from Pune on this contest. And it's time to congratulate the winners of this round with a healthy score of 160 is Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Sriperumbudur. And so we found our fourth quarterfinalist on University Challenge. That's 4 in, 4 more to find. Next week, it's another second round match between Delhi College of Engineering and IIT Kanpur. Do join us for that round. Until then, it's goodbye from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Sriperumbudur. Goodbye. It's goodbye from Armed Forces Medical College, Pune.
Bye. Bye.
And it's goodbye from me, Siddhartha Basu. Goodbye.